Hey guys, I'm Rajita. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the supply chains of management. So let's see the meaning of definition of supply chains. A supply chain is a network of a supplier, manufacturing, assembly, distribution, and logistic facilities that perform the functions of the procurement of the materials, transformation of this material into intermediate and finished products, and the distribution of these products to the customer. It means it's a handling of the entire production of raw raw material of a good and services, which is starting from the raw components to all the way to delivering the final product to the consumer. So next is definition of supply chains. According to the Ganeshan and Harrison, a supply chain is a network of facilities and the distribution option that perform the functions of the procurement of material transformation of these materials into the intermediate and finished products, and the distribution of these finished products to the customers. So next we will see the types of supply chains. Raw First one is raw supply chain. An entire system of the producing and delivering a product or services, from sourcing the raw materials to the final delivery of the product or services to the end users. Next one is right supply chain. They have well organized activities and improved relationship between the distributors and suppliers. Next one is internal supply chain. Internal supply chain refers to the change of activity within a company that concludes with the providing a product to the customer. Next one is extended supply chain. The extended supply chain include all the companies that contributed to a product. It means that the extended supply chain include the suppliers to your supplier as well as the customers of your customers. Self-motivated supply chains. In this, manufacturing company becomes the center and takes the lead in bringing all the partners and suppliers in the supply chain, and also they take all the crucial decisions and also monitor the working of the supply chain. Next one is outsourced supply chain. Outsourcing the supply chain management helps in minimizing overall cost and focus on its core competency, meet customer demands more effectively, and available a greater flexibility in maintaining and operating its supply chain. So next one is objectives of supply chain management. First one is service orientation, second one is system orientation, third one is competitiveness and efficiency, next one is minimizing the time, and next one is minimizing the progress in progress. Next is improving the pipeline visibility. Next is improving the visibility demand, and last one is improving the quality. So first we'll see service orientation, that is service to customer. The very basis of supply chain has been to provide superior customer service. Service is all about the value that a customer gets, which is turns depend upon his own perception about what constitutes value. The design, the alignment, the integration of the companies on the supply chain and the coordination between them are all of the for the customer, the ultimate customer, and these are performed as such. Next one is system orientation. System orientation is at the extension of any supply chain. Is due to the cooperation and coordination is a main gain of a supply chain. So it entails that while getting the optimal result for the supply as a whole. So result for the partners on the chain may not necessarily be optimal. So this could be less than optimal. Next thing is competitiveness and efficiency. Supply chain is a business organization. It provides a value to the customer while being competitive. Competitiveness is essential for it to healthy sustain itself in order to be able to provide increasing value to its customer. Efficiency is an important element competitiveness. Next one is minimizing the time. Efficient supply chain is an organization who reduce the time required for converting orders into cash. So there is a minimal time lag and increase in the productivity of the organization. Next one is minimizing work in progress. In supply chain, minimizing the total work in processing supply chain. Next one is improving the pipeline visibility. Efficient supply chains improve the visibility of each one of the activities of the supply chain by each one of the partner. Next is improving the visibility demand. Efficient supply chain improves the visibility of demand by each one of the partners. And last is improving the quality. Efficient supply chain management helps in improving the quality of operation of the organization. So it has been become the major commitment throughout all the facets of the industry, and overall all the community is one of the major commitment throughout all the facets of the industry. So next is components of supply chain management. First one is procurement. It is a process of getting the goods for your company requires, while the supply chain management is extensive infrastructure needed to get you those goods. Next one is processing. In this process, the delivering of a product from the raw material to the customer, and it also include the supply planning, product planning, demand planning, sales and operation planning, and supply management. Next one is distribution. So it refers to the way businesses get their products to the customer, and it plans largely depend on the financial and company goals for the business. Next one is factor influencing supply chain management. First one is consumer demand. So it is a willingness and ability of the consumer to purchase a quantity of goods and services in a given period of time, or at a particular period of time. Next one is globalization. So it is a growth of worldwide scale. It is a process of integration and international influence of economics and cultures. Next one is competition. Next one is information and communication. Then second last is government regulation, and last one is environment. Thank you.